So you guys are struggling to choose a major. Well, here's my advice to you. Don't worry about it. Because in my opinion, what you choose as a major isn't as important as some of the other things I'm going to explain in this video. And before I explain myself, I do have a tip that I'll share with you at the end about how I chose my major. So here's what I mean. Your major is super important. I'm not saying it's not important. But what is more important when trying to get a job is the relevant skills and experience that you can show off on your resume. So I think if you can narrow down your choice to a few majors that fit what you're interested in, that's good enough. Choose one of them and go on your way. Why? Because, like I said, as long as you can fill out your resume with relevant skills and experience, you're going to be a more marketable employee. You can do as great as you want in school. That's perfectly fine. But that's not going to get you a job alone. You need to apply these skills to relevant projects. So for example, I'm a statistics major, and I learn a lot of great things. But if that was all I did, then I would not have an internship right now, which I do. But it took me a while to realize this. And on my resume, I didn't have a lot of projects or past work experience to fill out my resume. And as soon as I got that, and as soon as I put that on there, my callback skyrocketed. And ultimately, in the interview that got me my internship, that's all I talked about was my relevant work experience. I didn't talk about what I did in school. I didn't talk about the classes I took. I talked about applying those skills to the relevant work experience that I had. And that's simple as that. So you might be asking, well, how can I apply that? Are you in a fraternity or a sorority? Can you use your finance skills that you've gained as a finance major to maybe manage the money for your fraternity or sorority? That's great at work experience. You can show that you did it. You can show how successful you were doing it. Or maybe you're in a data field like me. Can you apply an analytics project or a data science project to a project that you've been working on, or a job that you work with, or even your favorite sports team? This is the kind of thing that really matters when you're in college, applying the skills that you've learned. And by doing this, you look like such a better candidate on a resume. But now it's time for the secret tip that I've been waiting to tell you. If you want to see how I went from nursing to math to statistics, now I finally fell in love with what I got into, go ahead and watch this video next, because I go over the entire journey. Thanks for watching.